Date home field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. Pitching in our game today, Luis Gil. What do we have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at-bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Juan Soto, and that's outside.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
The third baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swings through that one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, caught. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound, number 52.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch misses.
Brew, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Missing inside, ball 3. And Judge takes a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now, Ben Rice.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch misses there. 1-0.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's a 3-0. Check swing, called strike. Judge over at second. Bellinger on at first with nobody out. And a strike.
The count's full.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Inside, just missed.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that is out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Good eye in that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. 1 run is in. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like.
And that one hammered. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Stanton. Play at the plate. Got him.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Ryan.
So man aboard. There's Ryan McMahon now. That's down and in.
1-0.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Inside. And it's 2-2. Right through there. Got him. They limit the damage here. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
with
go.
Mets,
Here's the veteran second baseman,
Marcus
Semien.
Semien.
Heel back to work. Foul ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Foul ball still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground, right side, and he handles it himself for the out. Brett Beatty up now for the
Batting
Mets.
sixth, the designated hitter, Brett
Heel,
Beatty.
a 6'2 righty, 185 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
two
Going to count 1 and 2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out, base is empty.
Two balls, two strikes.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here is Francisco Alvarez.
All right, Yankees. Nope.
One out and a runner at second.
ball,
Here at the
one
top of the
strike.
second. Popped up. McMahon should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. Luis Robert now.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Luis Roberts.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
This hitter
Ball one,
loves
no
attacking
strike.
the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham pulls it down, and that'll do it. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
shortstop at
Yankees,
the plate.
the
Jose
shortstop,
Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
Let's go, Yankees.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Batting ninth,
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That clips the corner.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Late on that fastball.
Elly just threw that fastball
No
by
ball,
him,
two strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
The other way, Bichette. On to Semien. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching
The
5-4-3
center fielder,
double
number
plays
12,
brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. Misses inside, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
A little bit high, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Let's go, Yankees.
2-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back on to the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fair ball. Taylor races for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Mauricio batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Juan Soto now. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up.
Let's go, Yankees. Come on, Yankees.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
The third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Come on, Yankees.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that one is inside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Next offering is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3, and that's in the dirt. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Aaron Judge. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third, and that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Let's go now. Base in here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The first baseman,
Ben
number
Rice
22.
getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Mauricio for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here is Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. Now it's going to be Brett Beatty. Doubled his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First time up was a pop out. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
just missed. Alvarez stands at first with one out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's a strike.
Ball.
0-2 fastball
One
way
ball, two
out of the
strikes,
zone.
Cal.
I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Ready to
Yankees,
go, bottom
the
four.
designated hitter,
And here is
Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
He kind of
batting,
rolled
the
over on
second
this pitch
baseman,
a little bit,
Jazz.
but he got enough behind it to shoot it through
Junior.
for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
0-1.
First pitch just misses.
Looking good, Yankees.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Up next, for
Ryan
the
McMahon
Yankees,
steps to the
the
plate.
third baseman,
His first
Ryan
at bat was a strikeout.
McMahon.
That one's
the ball.
upstairs, ball 1. Man at
Count
first,
1-0.
one away.
Runner.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss.
1-1.
Throw to second. Tag.
You're out.
And they got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next
I got
pitch is
3-2.
downstairs. Good plate appearance there.
Take your base.
Able to take the walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's
Now
the power
batting,
hitting catcher,
catcher,
Austin
Austin
Wells. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing, called strike. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
upstairs.
Pitch is up.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2.
Down to
Just
3-2.
misses there.
That's a really good take.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two on, two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Grounds one to short. Mauricio with the throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. And we're back.
Leading off
All
for the
set
Mets,
for the start of the inning.
shortstop,
Ronnie Mauricio now.
Mauricio.
Heel back to work. Mauricio goes 6 feet 3 inches, 23 years old. And he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop.
Oh, that's out.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
The left fielder.
And
number
now it's
22,
Juan Soto.
Juan
0 for 2
Soto.
in this one. First offering
one,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball one. And
That's
another
in.
ball.
Ball 2.
That misses
that
off
pitch
the
is out.
outside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
No,
That's
a
ball
ball.
4.
Take
Tried
the
another fastball, but missed the spot.
His
Now
ability to
pitching
draw
for the
walks.
Yankees.
A new arm into the game. The
Number
righty,
58.
Paul Blackburn.
Still
Ball.
pretty early in the ball game, so
Blackburn.
this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead run on base. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. He's already homered here in this one.
Here we go, Yanks.
Move to first.
No, he's in there. Let's go, Yankees.
Grounder might be 2. Over to Jazz. There's
You're
one.
out.
Over to first.
He's in
Safe.
there.
The batter now,
The
Jorge
bat, The
Polanco.
first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs. Ball 1. Lace down the line, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. Coming home. He'll score. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Puts a run on the board
The
and
batter,
picks up an
number 10.
RBI. I don't know
Second
how
baseman,
he's able to shoot that
Marcus
pitch the other way and still
Semien.
put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty
Nope,
incredible
that's a ball.
hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Up next for the Mets. The
So
designated
2 outs
hitter,
with
Brett
runners on the corners.
Beatty.
Next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. 1 for 2. That one missed. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Polanco, the runner at third. Simeon on at first with 2 down. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Brian Hudson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Back to the top of the order now, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. It's Aaron Judge now. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. First pitch misses. The Mets up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That's outside. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Inside ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for out there.
Bellinger in the box now, takes strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That missed by a lot. 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Ben Rice now at the plate.
Right.
That just misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball. Squirts away a little bit. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So here's Robert now, and that's in for a strike. The delivery to Robert. That one fouled off.
Sit him down.
Right side. Chisholm.
Let's go.
And he's into second with nobody out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
15,
Golden opportunity right here.
Taylor.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one a little bit high, and now it's even 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch
that's towards center. Grisham settles under it. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, he botches it. And now the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. 1 for 3.
Mauricio.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. He'll score in the sac fly, and they're up by 3. Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Juan Soto digs in now.
Let's go, Yankees.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Next offering is down low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, light tower power.
That's right. And ball 1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That's a little bit low.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to
Now
help him out
batting,
and make a
the
call with
second
that last
baseman,
pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Chisholm up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
That's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. And a count 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
Now batting,
Ryan
the third
McMahon
baseman,
stepping
Ryan
in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1.
McMahon.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Dive, and he's got it. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
59.
Jake Bird.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bo Bichette
Leading
up
off
now
the
for the Mets.
The third baseman.
Chris,
Bo
baseball today,
Bichette.
so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Ball inside.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Jorge
Now
Polanco.
batting, the first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Let's go, Yankees.
Chopped to the right side, and that's just foul.
Let's go, Yankees!
That one way
1-1.
outside, and it's 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. Goes down looking.
The batter, number 10.
Now it's Marcus
Second
Semien.
baseman, Marcus Semien.
Let's go, Yankees.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rice. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Mets.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
25.
seventh. Brooks Raley.
Brooks Raley.
And now the catcher
Leading
comes
up
up to
for
him.
the
Austin
Yankees,
Wells.
The catcher.
The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Tap foul at the plate. The Yankees looking to rally. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground to third. Bichette tosses across to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
That catches the top part of the zone.
0-1.
Strike one. Line drive to short and caught. Here comes Aaron Judge.
That'll drive
The
you
right
crazy as a
fielder,
hitter
Aaron
if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Right through there for a strike. And Judge spoils that one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And
1 ball,
downstairs.
2 strikes.
Breaking
Next
ball
ball,
misses
2.
down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch
3-2.
inside, and now 3-2. Judge rips that one. Robert in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Mets,
And
the
now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Brett
Brett
Beatty.
Beatty.
Bird back to work. Bird in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Just
No, that's
missed.
low.
That misses.
that's out.
3 balls, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The catcher,
He did
number
not
4,
take the bat off his
Francisco
shoulder the entire at bat.
Alvarez.
So a man at first. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-0.
Keep it on the ground. Turn 2.
Ball.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1,
He's out.
and it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate
Now
all of the
the center
finer
fielder,
details and
Luis
how these guys execute.
Robert.
Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Robert in the box with 2 gone,
0-1's the count.
and takes a look at a called strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 7-3. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. And that squirts through.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Mauricio stands in now and watches strike one. Throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
Here goes the runner. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 9-3. Tim Hill comes on now.
41.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Hill.
So 2 away with nobody on. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back. And a strike in there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Rice in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's
the
Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
He's a guy who does it all.
Stanton.
With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. He was late there, strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the second baseman,
Now
Jazz Chisholm
the second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Headed towards the corner. Soto really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fought off foul. Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Judge sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
The first
switch
baseman,
hitter batting
Jorge
right.
Polanco.
That one clips the outside corner, 0-1. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Two outs. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth.
Now
Luis
pitching for the
Garcia.
Mets,
Compared to some days, this
Number
is a pretty
66.
low leverage appearance for him, so
Luis
he should be fairly free and
Garcia.
easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
And
leading
stepping
off
in for the Yankees, Ryan
the
McMahon.
third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Outside low, ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one the other way, and foul ball. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. Jose
Now
Caballero
batting, the
stepping in
shortstop,
now for the
Jose
Yankees.
Caballero.
That one
Ball
not
1, no
close.
strike.
And that's ball 1. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Let's go, Yankees.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
The catcher, number
Here's the Yankees
28,
catcher now,
Austin.
Austin Wells. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next
No,
pitch
that's
downstairs. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Garcia is just one strike away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will. Bring it into the next one and get another W.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.